Hey guys, what's up? Paul here. Welcome to Hub City Drones and Gadgets. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel, you guys. Hey, I know none of you want to miss any of our upcoming drone and gadget review videos, right? So make sure, if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe and that notify button. Today, you guys, we're going to check out the HT25 from Holyton. This is an awesome little mini drone, you guys. 1080p HD camera, manually adjustable, and it comes with 2 batteries for a total flight time. You ready for this? 22 minutes. That's pretty impressive for a mini drone, you guys. 1 key takeoff and land, headless mode, voice and gesture control, and of course, it does a really cool 360-degree flip as well. But one feature I cannot wait to check out, you guys, is the toss to fly. Put this little dude in your hand, toss him up in the air, the motor's unlocked, and he starts to fly. That's pretty damn awesome, you guys. Something else pretty damn awesome is the price. Right now on Amazon, $49.99. But check this out, you guys. I got Holyton to hook you guys up with a 40% off coupon code. That means you can get this little dude for right around 30 bucks. That's an absolute steal for this little drone, you guys. The code, the link, all in the description. But before you grab that code and click that link, let's go unbox them, check everything out. Then I'm going to show you guys how to set them up. Then we're going to put him up in the air and check him out and see what he can do. Let's go get started. All right, guys, let's get this little dude out of the box and check him out. Again, this is the Holyton HT25 mini drone. Front of the box here. Cool picture of the drone. Ages 14 and up. We got some little features right here on the side. Very cool. Let's get him out of the box and check him out. Oh, look at that. There's our manual right on the top. So this is the manual, guys. Everything you need to know is in here, including your caution of use batteries statement. Don't eat, chew, cook, microwave your batteries. They will explode. Could be dangerous, so don't do none of that stuff with it. But our manual, check it out. It looks thick, but it is in several different languages. The English version, I want to say it's like 30 pages long, somewhere around there. It might be a little longer. Nope. So right around 28, yeah, about 30 pages. Everything you need to know is in here. Holyton's manuals are really well illustrated, you guys. They're in color. Everything you need to know about the app, pairing it, pairing your controller, all that stuff is in here. Read your manual, guys. Always read your manual. Don't be a drone dummy. All right, here we go. We're going to turn this around, see what we got here. I'm going to take this out, and we'll just put it here. Then we can get this box out of our way. There we go. All right. Look at that. There's our goodie bag, our accessories. Let's check them out and see what we got in here. If I can open the damn thing. Come on. There we go. All right. So I'm going to dump everything out like I always do, because it's a hell of a lot easier to get to it all that way. You know how cool our cell phone holder stood up. Speaking of which, this is our cell phone holder. I will show you how this attaches to the controller in a few minutes. Not a bad spread on this thing at all, you guys. It actually opens up pretty well, and it's got a pretty strong spring in it as well. It is a little bit adjustable, not much, but you can click it back and forth. I like the fact that it has the rubber grips right here and on the top, so it keeps your phone in there. It doesn't slide around. That's cool. Then we get, check it out, 4 drone training wheels. These are your propeller guards, you guys. One goes on each arm naturally. I'll show you how they go on when we set it up. They're really easy. They just kind of slip on the bottom. They protect your blades, and it protects you from crashing into some of your wife's stuff and breaking it. You know that would never be a good thing if that happens. So if you're inexperienced or you're flying inside and don't want to break anything, Absolutely use your drone training wheels. The propeller guards definitely come in handy when you're starting out. 4 of those. Then we get a full set of replacement propellers, which is super cool. We get 4 of them. These are your propellers. Remember, there is an A and a B propeller, and they are stamped on the bottom of the propeller. That's really tiny, so I doubt you're going to be able to see it. Maybe right there, there's an A. Don't worry about the A1, B1, A2, whatever. That doesn't mean anything. Just make sure you put your propellers on the right arm. There is an A and a B arm. I'll show you that when we get the drone out, because if you don't, your drone isn't going to fly very pretty. One handy dandy drone propeller removal tool. Use this, pop your propeller off, you can put the new one on. That's pretty cool. And check this out, we actually get 2 instead of 1, but we get 2 USB charging cables. You do have to use this cable to charge your batteries. It has that, I think they call it a male connector on the end there, as you can see.
What?
Those are there, so you do have to use these, but super cool, Holyton actually included 2 of them, which means you can charge both batteries at the same time. And speaking of the batteries, let's get them out of here and check them out. So we get 2 3.85 volt 730 mAh LiPo drone engines. It is a modular battery, as you can see, and something really cool that I have never seen before on a mini drone is the battery actually has the power button on it, which is super cool, you guys. And all you're going to do is long press it and check it out. Your LEDs light up and it turns the drone on. Normally, these don't have this on here. It's usually in the drone, the power button. This is really cool. I was really impressed when I saw this. Long press it again, turns it off. So you can charge your batteries with a 5 volt 2 amp charger box with the included charging cable. And it's real simple. Your charger port is on the side of your battery and you just kind of plug it in like that. Plug this into a 5 volt 2 amp charger box. It takes approximately 90 to 100 minutes to charge. So you're looking at an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes of charge time. And you get a very impressive 11 minutes per battery. And I'm not saying that to be a smartass. 11 minutes is actually a really good flight time for a mini drone. So in total, you're going to get close to 22 minutes of flight time with both these batteries. That is really cool. All right, we get this stuff out of our way. Let's check out this little controller because this thing is tiny, you guys. Check this thing out. It is so small. So let me show you. The cell phone holder just pops right on the top like so. And all you're going to do is you're going to slide it in through the back like this. If I can get it to go. Come on. There we go. And you're going to pop it in until it clicks. There it goes. Got that little click. If you need to take it off to store it in the box, you're just going to push up on this and then pull this out and that will do it. You can see here, check it out. It's got a little bit of adjustability to it, which is really cool. I like that it angles right here because your phone is angled so you can see it better when you're flying the drone. But it is a 2.4 gigahertz controller. It does take 3, and I don't think we can put them in with, oh, we can, that's cool. I didn't think we could open this with the cell phone holder attached to it, but it did it. 3 AAA batteries, not included. Go right here into the back of your controller. Pop it back on, you're good to go. On the top, we have, this is our picture and video button. Over here is our flip and our headless mode button. Very cool. Your 360-degree flip, you tap this right joystick in whatever direction you want, and that drone is actually going to do a 360-degree flip. That is really, really cool. On the front, we have our joysticks. I actually like these joysticks. They feel really good. They just pop right back into place. There's no sticking or lagging to them, so that's cool. We got the Holyton logo right here. On the front, this is our one key takeoff and land. If you long press this button, that is your emergency stop. If you do that, the drone is literally going to plop out of the sky and fall to the ground. So only use this button if you absolutely have to, you guys. The next side here, this is our power button. Press this, it powers on your controller. That is pretty much the controller, you guys. It's really simply laid out, super easy for kids to fly and use. There's not much to it at all. Another thing I forgot to show you, your speed switch is actually your left controller joystick. All you're going to do, push it down, and you can change the speeds that way. And your trim button is your right joystick. You're going to tap it in, and then you're just going to tap this joystick in the opposite direction that your drone is drifting. Remember, not GPS. It has altitude hold, but it will have a slight drift to it. It shouldn't be bad. We'll find out in the test flight when we put it up. They're usually not too bad with the Holyton drones. If it drifts a little bit, you just tap this left or right, forward or backwards. Remember, the opposite direction the drone is drifting. And remember, very small little drone, so any amount of little breeze or wind, ceiling fan, air conditioner, any stuff like that is going to make him drift. So you may not be able to get a perfect hover, but it definitely will. You can get it perfect enough to make him flyable. And I'll show you that when we set it up. But that is our controller, you guys. Now we are going to go for our drone. Check this little dude out. Oh, he's very, very cool. Oh, this is awesome. I like the Holyton logo. I like the white top too. That is really cool. Let's unfold. Let me check. Oh, I really like the way the arms lock into place here. That's cool. Yeah, they're in there really good too. And there's actually like a double lock. So that's cool. Nice. It is a single blade propeller. They are on a 716 motor, brushed motor, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty decent little motor that they put in these mini drones. The weight on this dude, 57 grams, you guys, or a whopping 2.01 ounces. That's really light, you guys. The range on this dude is 30 meters or 98 feet. And that is the range of your FPV as well. Our drone engine compartment right here in the back. And check this out. You're going to take your battery and you're just going to slide it into him like so. It will click in. It's in there pretty good. I like it's got a little click to it. So that is very cool. And then you can just power him on. And check it out. We have, ta-da, our beady little lights in the front. Whoa! All right, back to our drone. On the front, on the bottom, there really isn't anything here. There's a breather vent here. That's all that's really on the bottom of your drone. But on the front, check it out. This is our adjustable 1080p HD camera. Manually adjustable. Let me turn this off because I don't want to blind you guys with that light in there. There we go. But 1080p adjustable camera, up and down. It doesn't go all the way down, so you won't be able to get a bird's eye view with it, but it does adjust pretty well. It actually looks up a lot more than I thought it would. But that is very cool. Your video transmission is 2.4 gigahertz at 25 frames per second. So not bad, 1080p, 25 frames per second. Your photos are in JPEG. Your videos are in AVI and MP4. We have unboxed the Holyton HT25, you guys. Let's get this little dude set up so we can get him in the air. All right, guys, let's get this little dude set up. I'm going to put him in the air and check him out. So I have put 3 of the 4 training wheels on our drone, and they actually go on pretty decent. They're a little bit of a pain in the butt to put on, and I would really suggest that you kind of hold the arm and watch your propeller blades here so you don't mash those or bend your arm too much. But what you want to do, there's a little notch right here, and then there's a little notch right here on your drone propeller guard. So what you want to do is you want to get them on here, and they kind of will go just one way. If you're fighting it too much, it's probably not lined up right. But once you get it going right here, you can see I have it started. I would just take your fingers and grab the tips of the motor housing here and then just slide it up. And just like that, it's as simple as that. And this is what our drone looks like with our training wheels on it. Pretty cool. Still pretty small too, so that's cool. It didn't make them a whole lot bigger, but that's our drone propeller guards. All right, now we're going to get this dude set up. So we got to pair our controller and our drone. So we're going to power our drone on. Maybe. Come on. There we go. There we go. Our drone is powered on. Our LED lights are blinking. Now we're going to power on our controller. Long press your power button. There you go. They're blinking. Now what you're going to do is take your left joystick and you're simply just going to push it up and back. And it doesn't matter if you go fast or slow. Just like that. Now you can see Our LEDs on the drone have stopped blinking. They're solid, and so has the one on our controller. We are paired to our controller. So the only other thing you have to do with this little dude is calibrate your gyros. Gyros help it maintain a stable hover. It's best to do it on a flat, level surface, and I would recommend doing it every time you change your battery or if you crash your drone. It really will help eliminate a lot of the trimming time you'll have to spend trimming it up if you don't do it. Really easy to do. You're going to take both joysticks and you're going to push them down and both of them to the right. And I'll turn around so you can see a little better this way. Our LED lights on our drone are going to blink really fast. So down and to the right. There they go. They blinked. They're solid. This is solid again here on our controller. Our gyros are calibrated and we are good to go. So now I'm going to show you how to unlock the motors. Really easy to do. I like that it has a motor unlock feature on it. All you're going to do is you're going to take both of your joysticks again this time and you're going to go down and in, and let's start this little dude up and see what he sounds like. So here we go. Check it out. Wow. Actually, motors sound really good. That's impressive. Super quiet too. He doesn't sound very loud at all. Nice. And there is some power in the little motors. You guys listen to that. That's cool. Now, normally after about 30 seconds or so, these motors usually shut off on their own. And let's see if they do it. I'm not sure they're going to do it. Usually they do. But these seem like they're going to be staying on. So you can just take and push them both inward again, and that will shut your motors off. I'll have to do something and see how long. I'm almost certain they won't stay on until the battery drains. They usually have a battery save feature, and they shut off after, the most I've seen them is about maybe 1 minute that it stays on. I didn't quite wait that long that time. So anyway, guys, our gyros are calibrated. Our controller is paired. I've showed you how to unlock the motors. One other thing I wanted to show you guys real quick, I forgot to show you in the unboxing. The controller does have two modes. There's mode 1 and mode 2. They always default to mode 2, which makes your left joystick your ascend and descend, and your right one your forward, backwards, all left, all right. If you want to change those around for whatever reason, all you have to do is long press your camera picture button here. Keep pressing it in while you turn the controller on, then release it, and that will swap your joysticks around. That's all it does. It just swaps what each joystick does. So on your right, this would be your ascend and descend. This one now would be your forward, backwards, and your all left and right. If you want to go back to mode 2, simply turn your controller off, turn it back on. It will default back to mode 2. We're set up, you guys. Let's connect this little dude to the Wi-Fi, and we are going to open the app and check it out real quick. Okay, guys, so just go to wherever your Wi-Fi settings are on your phone or tablet. You can use a tablet. Granted, it won't fit in the cell phone holder, but you could absolutely use a tablet to fly this little dude as well. Wait for your networks to refresh. You can see it. It'll pop up right here. Ours says Holyton 2A388A. We're going to tap on it. First time you do this, you may get a pop-up asking you if you want to keep the Wi-Fi connection or switch to cellular data, or it's going to tell you you don't have an internet connection. Keep the Wi-Fi connection and don't, there's the pop-up right there. I'm going to hit connect always so I don't have to do this again. But remember, guys, you do not need internet to fly this drone. All you need is something, phone, tablet, that can connect to a Wi-Fi signal. That's what we've done. We're connected with no internet. Now, we are going to check out the app. Okay, so the app you want to download is the Drone Planet app. There is a QR code in the manual that you can scan. If for some reason you can't, you can search it on Google Play or the App Store. They are free, and that is Drone Planet. Cool name for an app. All right, let's open it up and check it out. So here's our main screen. We have our app version up in the top right. Over here, this little text box on the upper left, that will take you to customer service. Over to the right again, your media button. If you tap on this, this is where all your pictures and your videos are stored. Down here is your help. This is a layout of the app. tells you what all the symbols mean and what they do, all that good stuff. If you go to the next page, this will show you what they are if you switch to mode 1 on the controller. You can switch the modes on the app controller as well. We're going to back up out of here. We're going to hit start. And we should have video. Let's check it out. Oh, we do. So we are successfully connected. And I'm going to show you here. Check it out. Not a bad picture at all. I'm going to move this camera up a little bit more. But check that out, you guys. That's actually a really great picture. Not bad at all. Very cool. I'm impressed with that camera. All right. Let's go through the app real quick. I just want to show you a few things. There really are no settings on this app. So the first one with the L, that is your power button. You can change it to high and low. The next one is your headless mode. Then you have your gravity sensor. This is where you can, let me turn this on. That power button in the middle, this will turn on all the features on the app. You can see now our headless mode and our gravity control are lit up. So gravity control, if you tilt your phone forward and backwards, you can actually fly your drone that way. You can only go forward and backwards and not left and right. This way, to raise it and lower it and turn it left and right, you have to use the joystick. Next is our VR mode. Check it out. Splits the screen in two. You can put a pair of VR goggles on, fly this little dude around the house, chase the dog, the cat, the wife, the kids around. It is so much fun to do. Next is our gyro calibration. You can calibrate the gyros on the drone through the app as well. The middle one, again, that was our power button. The next one over to the power button with our number 2 square lit up green. This is your mode button. So you can switch it from mode 1 to 2. It will do the exact same thing, you guys. It just swaps what those joysticks do. The next one, this one, will turn your camera upside down. I've seen this on a bunch of other drones too. I'm not sure why you would need to use this, but check it out. Our camera is now upside down. So if you fall on your head and hang from a tree, or you like to stand on your head and fly your drone, that would probably work really well. I won't do it. I don't have time flying them with my head facing upright. Next one, this is your trim. This will put your trim sliders here on the screen. The bottom one is your left and right trim, and you can tap those. And you can trim your drone right through the app. The next one to that is your emergency stop, you guys. If you tap this one, the drone again is going to fall out of the sky. So only tap that if you absolutely have to. The one next to that with the little mountain and the sun on it, that is your photo album. Below that, this is our camera. Woo, take a picture. Next is your video. This will start recording a video. And all the way back over to the left. The 4 squares, these are your, I guess we can call them intelligent features. The first one is your trace to fly or tap to fly. On here, it opens up that shaded box where your right joystick was, and you're just going to draw a pattern, and your drone will follow the pattern. Take caution when you do this, guys. Start out small. I would absolutely start out with a small circle because you don't know what the radius is going to be. So start out small and then just work your way up so you don't run into the walls when you're doing it. The next one, this is our gesture. You got to slide it to OK it. Now, let me turn that box off. Now, if you look at the camera or the camera is looking at you, you give it a peace sign, it'll take your picture. If you do a high five, it will start recording video. Really cool. Next one, our voice control. You can see our commands came up here. If you say fly, that means that the motors will unlock. You notice you didn't do it when I said it that time. You didn't hear them start up. Underneath these options here, this is your 1-key takeoff and your 1-key land. All right, guys, that's the app. One thing I want to let you guys know up front, I've gotten a lot of comments and questions that the app doesn't work on not this drone, but on other drones. And it's pretty much the same for all the drones. When you go to use the app, if you want to use just the app to fly the drone, do all the features, all that stuff, you cannot be connected to the physical controller. You would have to turn the physical controller off, this controller here off. Then you would have to turn on your controllers on your app, and you would have to pair the drone with the controller. Once they're paired together, then all of these features absolutely will work and you can do them all. I wish you could do both at the same time. It'd be really cool, but 99% of them, you can't have them both connected at the same time. So that's that. But we're good to go, you guys. Let's go get this little dude in the air and fly him and check him out. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get the Holyton HT25 in the air and check this little dude out and see what he can do. I'm going to hit the 1 key takeoff and land button, and no, I'm not. Actually, let's pick this little dude up and check out the toss to fly. I'm going to sit right here, and I'm just going to throw him up, and we're going to see if this little dude takes off and flies like he's supposed to. So here we go. Oh, that was awesome. Hell yeah. He did it. So it looks like we have a little bit of trim to fix here. So let's get him over here and we'll fix our trim real quick. Remember, push that right joystick in and tap it in the opposite direction. Tap it again to get out of your trim. But check that out, you guys. That's actually a great altitude hold on this little dude. That's cool. Get him over here. Check. I really like the LED lights on the back of this drone, you guys. That is so cool that you can see your battery level pretty much no matter where the drone is. They're pretty bright too. Check that little dude out. That's cool. The motors sound awesome, you guys. Woo. All right, speed 1. Let's check out the speed. So here we go, speed 1. Nice speed. Speed 1's awesome. It turns really great. It handles well too. All right, we're going to back him up. And we're going to check out speed 2. Here we go. Speed 2. Ooh, speed 2 is quick. Oh, speed 2 is awesome. And look how good he turns on it too. That is freaking cool. All right, now we're going to check out the flips on this little dude. I can't wait to check these flips out. But look at this. Our trim held pretty well. Maybe a little bit forward, it looks like. That's pretty good right there. All right, guys, here we go. Flip time. Here we go. Oh, he does the flips great. Oh, that was awesome. Here we go. We're going to do another one. Here we go. Look at that. That is cool. All right, we're going to do one more. I want to do a backward flip. Here we go. Look at that. Boy, he hardly comes down at all on the flip. Boy, he does the flips great. That is freaking cool. All right, I'm going to show you guys this camera right now because this camera is absolutely awesome, you guys. Check out how clear this little camera is on this drone. I was impressed with it. Just crystal clear. For a mini drone, that's a great camera, you guys. Give you a little view of the stockings and stuff. We're ready for Christmas. Wow, we've done a bunch of flips, went through a couple speeds, and check this out, you guys. Our battery still has 3 LED lights. Check that out. And even doing the flips and stuff, look, he held his altitude great. It doesn't really need to be trimmed at all. Oh, this little dude's awesome, you guys. I'm going to take him for a spin and let you guys listen to this little dude. The motors sound awesome. For brush motors, those are pretty damn powerful too. That is cool. There you go, guys. That's the HT25 from Holyton. This little dude is awesome, you guys. Super fun to fly. Really easy to fly as well. I would definitely recommend going and getting one of these little dudes at $49.99. That's a great deal for this drone. But grab that coupon code and you can get this little dude for right around 30 bucks, you guys. That's a steal for this little drone. There goes our batteries. And that's going to do it for this video as well, you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe and that notify button. Have fun out there, you guys. Stay safe. And don't be a drone dummy.